So last weekend, the win that you needed, how vital was both the result and the performance for you last week?
Yeah, well, it was a massive result for us. We needed that after the previous results going against us, and I thought the performance was probably even better than the result, really, because we got back to doing what we do when we're at our best, which is being fluent and passing the ball well, and we opened them up a fair few times, which is really encouraging.
As far as your attacking play went, obviously we spoke about that last week before the game. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, good. Even in the first half we went 1-0 down, and the lads didn't seem to stress about it. They just kept on doing what we planned, and it was difficult up the hill. It was steeper than what we thought. We've seen a lot of coverage, but you couldn't really understand the gradient until we got to the ground. And so we knew it was going to be quite difficult going up the hill, trying to pass the ball, but down the hill it worked, and it worked really well. And we did open them up a few times straight after half time, and you could see that the confidence was there, and there was no panic, which is good with the lads, and we went from strength to strength and deserved the 3 points.
You've spoken about consistency and to some degree momentum all season. How important is that now for you?
Well, ideal scenario is we cement our place in the playoffs, and I think then that everyone will realise that hey, you've done great, and now can we then go into it feeling with that feel good factor of playing some really good football, and as long as we stick to our strengths from now on in, then we've got a chance of ending up in the playoffs and feeling good about our style of play. And then we can attack it. But first things first, we need to probably get another 4 to 6 points, and hopefully then we're well in there.
That was going to be my next question. How much more did you feel that you needed to do to be sure? Because the results the other night didn't do you any harm either, did they?
No, and they haven't the last couple of midweeks when we've looked at other results. And I went to watch the Gateshead Foul game the other night, and could see the Leyton Orient score against Eastleigh, and the thing probably worked out in our favour. But now it's you want to be in control of your own destiny, and we have got it in our own hands now, and it's up to us to go and perform in front of our home fans and really show them that we're feeling good, we're coming on strong, and hopefully it'll be a good test, but we're hoping that we do ourselves justice.
Sitting, chatting to you now, you seem a lot more settled about things than maybe where you were this time last week or even a week or two before. Do you feel that that's now going to influence your selection again, shall we say? Obviously, you've chopped and changed a bit these last few weeks. Yeah,
we've had the odd change here and there. We've had a spell of searching for it. I won't be probably the only manager in the land searching for that winning feeling again. And it was, I think the important thing was winning feeling that we'd done ourselves justice in terms of seeing signs of why we went up and why we've done well, and we got a bit safe on it, a bit pragmatic, and probably stifled ourselves, and hopefully we can come out the other end now, and not just be a team of triers or the perception or the grafters. They've done ever so well, at this level. They've got there with honesty, team spirit, same squad kept together, so they've got good understanding. But I'm a firm believer in the group having a bit more than that, and there's some talented lads in there, a good cohesion, and when we are passing it at tempo, we've got something different. But we now need to build up that consistency in that game plan and carry it forward.
So as far as your team goes for this weekend, do you see any need to change much?
There's obviously no need, no desperate need to change it. We're on our home patch. If we can pass it well at Havant, we can pass it well here. It's an altogether different challenge. We've seen a lot of the Boreham Wood coverage, and they're a physical handful. And it's not physical as in big and slow. They're big and quick in most areas. They're 6'3", probably average height in the team. We know that will provide us with a stern test. If we stand toe to toe and just go right, if we stand toe to toe and just think right, we've got to beat them up physically, we'll come off second best. But that's not to say that we haven't got to compete in the first place and earn the right. and play in the right areas. But then we've got to see it. What we practice, what we've worked towards all season, and hopefully we can shift the ball quickly and cause some problems.
And like Havant last week, another side scrapping for their lives, and you know how dangerous that can be.
Yeah, well, exactly. I think they need probably a point to seal their safety, and I think they'll get that, but hopefully not on Saturday.
You've mentioned the crowd showing the home fans what you can do and what you're capable of, but how big a part do you feel they can play now over the next few matches?
Well, massive. It's vital that we deserve that support, and I'm thinking that we might have a stand open for the weekend. We're hoping so, and but regardless of that, I just hope that the support really, it comes out in force for us at the weekend. The lads have produced the goods last week. Over the course of the season, they've put in a real honest season to date, and hopefully we can get over the line for the playoffs. But we're proud to represent the club. We've got good, honest boys, and they really want to do well for the town. Now, if the crowd can really come out and support and be very vocal for us, it is like a 12th man. I've said it before, it's a bit of a cheesy saying, but it can drive you over that line.
And I guess as well, the last home performance, you said about the anxiety that was in there as well. It must be key for you on Saturday to get rid of that quite early on too.
Yeah, if we can really all sing from the same hymn sheet, and the crowd away from home were amazing last week, and even when we scored, it was an amazing fall on your face moment. But they've travelled the length and breadth of the country. They're real hardcore fans that we've got, and we've got superb home support as well. So we've got to set the stadium alight. They've got to see us as they know we're capable of, and when we fall short, you can understand that anxiety about the place, and but we'd love it to be coming out in force and really behind the lads.
Lovely, thank you
very
much.
Great.